Now this is just the play stock. The Seattle play, we have it selected against a 4-3 under, 2-man under, man defense. And this is the stock play. And as you can see, you have R1 and your zero receiver, your circle receiver, on a extended fade route. Now just running these plays stocked against man defense, your R1 and your circle receiver are going to be open. Your circle receiver pass lead to the inside. You should be able to pick up yards easy with that. Against man defense.
Let's go.
Now for R1, just running the play stopped, you can hit him with a quick pass and he should be open. Against man defense, if they're doing anything with flat zones or putting defensive linemen in flat zones or usering or setting up some type of blitz, you have to be wary of that. Again, you can always motion out your square receiver, put him in a fade route, and that'll beat man. Be wary of them using defensive ends, putting them in purple zones, or using that defender, which can interrupt your fade route to your square receiver. Now, if you would like to hit R1 later on, you could streak X. Now, the streaking of X is usually a good zone beater, but again, this is against man defense. If you streak X, R1 will be open with the pass lead on the inside, further down the field for an easy pickup. Streaking X also pulls the linebackers off, so you could hit your running back out of the backfield for an easy pickup. Those are the man beaters in this play. Again, you can always put X on a drag just in case they're playing Fag D and hit X. Those are basically the main setups for beating man defense for the play Seattle out of the Houston's Playbook single back base bunch. Again, in this scheme, we will always motion out this square receiver. That's basically preference. If you would like to, you don't have to motion him out. At times, we usually block the running back, and we always block aggressive or slide protect to the right or to the left based on how your opponent is playing defense. Another, just out of the play stopped, the X receiver, if you leave him on his stock route and it's a man defense, sometimes you're able to hit this with the pass lead down and I get sacked right there. So we'll try this again. We'll block the running back, give some extra protection, and block aggressive. If you just let X run, as soon as he gets the pass lead down, sometimes, oh Jesus, this is, let's run that one more time. Block the running back, block aggressive. You have to wait for him to get a little bit more into his route. The pass lead down, he should get open. And that's against man defense. Again, it's an iffy play. I don't really go to that much, but at times, if he's using that, he would usually pull off of that receiver, and that X should be wide open. Next, we'll cover cover 2 defense. It's the play Seattle. Now let's take a look at the Seattle play out of the Houston's Playbook. Single back, base bunch base, whatever. It's regular stock plays. Again, we have the circle and the R1 on the funny fade routes. Streak route for square. Out of the backfield for triangle. Now if we run this play against a cover 2, R1 is going to be open with the pass lead to the outside or just a bullet pass. Pass lead to the outside, get him away from the defenders, and pick up as many yards as you can. Now also just out of the play stopped, we have the running back coming out of the backfield. We can always hit him, do a real quick pickup. Usually, it's best preferred to block that running back or send him on an out route. We usually send him on an out route. If you would like to, the circle receiver usually doesn't get open in the cover 2 because that cornerback stays in his zone. But if you send the halfback on an out route, it will pull down that cornerback. Therefore, you can pass lead to the outside, and your circle receiver should be open. Usually what's best is to put circle on a drag route, just in case they're playing Fag D, or you want to get a quick pickup and hit that. This is against cover 2 defense again. Now, R1, again, you can hit him with that pass lead to the outside once he gets open. X, if you wait it out in cover 2, once you know it's in cover 2 and pass lead, he'll get open because the square receiver pulls some defenders his way. Usually, if you just put X on a streak, as you can see here, R1 will be open quicker with the pass lead to the outside. And you can always motion the square receiver out again. Like in most of all our setups, we're going to motion him out. And with the quick pass lead to the outside, once he's off of his bump, you can get yards that way also. Again, all these plays, these are the basic setups. Be wary of user skills and putting defensive ends in purple zones. Those can interfere with that. You have to basically play your opponent. Be wary of them usering. User in the middle of the field would probably take away that X route. Also, usering if you've been favoring your R1 receiver as he gets so open in a cover 2, they might come over there and take that receiver route away.
Let's go.
Just be wary. You can always block your halfback. Again, all these plays we usually block the halfback or send him on an out route. And we definitely do block aggressive. You can also send X on a zig route, and he would get open against the cover 2 defense if you just wait it out. These are the setups. This is the breakdown of the Seattle play out of the Houston's playbook. I'm sure this play is in a lot of other playbooks. It's similar to the bunch verticals, but just with one single running back. Remember, always block aggressive and pay attention to your user. If you're playing a user that is taking away first reads, you always have your second reads to go to, and possibly your third reads. Again, you can run out of these plays too. You can also do tosses out of the same play. So mix it up. Give your opponent different things to look at. Definitely make your opponent get into situations where he doesn't know if you're going to pass or run. That's what makes this scheme so good. Next, we're going to look at the cover 3 breakdown against the Seattle play. Now let's break down the Seattle play out of the Houston's playbook, single back, bunch base, against cover 3 defense. Just stopped running this play from left to right. R1 is open with the quick pass just as in cover 2. If you wait a little bit, be wary of users defending this. X will be open in the middle of the field with the quick bullet pass. Circle, usually for this setup, once you see those cornerbacks are off, either there's a blitz or there's some type of cover 3 call. Cornerbacks on the line of scrimmage, it's usually a man defense or some type of cover 2. So once you see those cornerbacks off the line of scrimmage, we immediately drag the circle receiver. And usually you can put your running back to an out route. Again, always block aggressive. And the Circle receiver will be open with the quick drag. That's very good against Fag defense. You can redirect that if needed. If you streak X, he'll be open down the field with the pass read inside. Wait till he comes off of that bump of that linebacker. If they're in a cover 3 defense, he will get bumped. And R1 is also available if you just wait it out. If you have time. Block aggressive. We'll block the running back this time. Streak X. We're trying to hit R1. Just wait it out. Pass lead to the inside.
Get ready.
That's the breakdown of the Seattle play. Usually you can put X on a Z. You can do that just to show them something different. Again, squares on a regular streak route. We always motion him out. Against the cover 3, you can put him on a fade and just wait it out. And that fade will become open. That bear defense. Put him on a fade route. Block the halfback. Block aggressive. We'll wait for the fade route to get open. Pass lead inside and catch the ball.
Let's go.
You can also do a comeback route on this. Just motion him out. So as he gets to his point where he starts turning around, bullet pass. As you can see, that safety, that linebacker is coming out there. So if you go into that, you can sometimes streak your halfback out and he'll pull that linebacker back. These are just the setups. Again, you can play with it and set it up the way you want, but definitely keep the R1 route, the stock routes, R1 in square if you're in man defense. Also against cover 2, as you saw in the previous plays, how open they get. Again, user skills can change a lot, but you're just basically putting zone and man beaters on the field. These are the basic setups for the breakdown of this scheme.